Hey, Talk Pretty to Me family. This is Madison during editing, and I just want to preface the video by saying we had many technical difficulties. One, the camera stopped recording in the middle of the episode. Two, both of our mics died at different times. So just keep that in mind when you're listening and watching. I wanted to say we did talk about the Lindsay Clancy trial, and we talked about it right at the very, very beginning of the trial. Before all this, thinking Patrick did it. So just keep that in mind. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Talk Pretty to Me.
Welcome back.
I'm Madison.
I'm Gracie.
And we are so excited for this week's episode. We have so much to talk about, to be honest. I just got back from Vegas.
I was literally finna say that. Madison got back. When did you get back? In the
Well,
morning.
actually, I've been back for like a week for
Yeah, but still, you know, it's recent.
Yeah, it's still recent. I had so much fun.
Oh my goodness. Did you bring the shot glasses up there?
Oh my God.
Saved what she got me so I can open on the podcast.
Okay, close your eyes. To the people listening, we'll explain. These are her souvenirs from Vegas that I got her. Open.
That's cute.
Read what it says. This is a podcast.
Got me was an empty shot glass. My bad. That's so cute.
It says, someone went to Las Vegas, Nevada, and all they got me was an empty shot glass.
Bro, same shit.
They don't know it says that.
I can't read. This bitch is fucked up at the fabulous Las Vegas.
Cute.
And it's purple.
Very cute.
Cutesy.
Very cute. All right, two more things.
I like how they're clear.
Yeah, I did too. I like that kind. All right, next.
Yay, this is so cute. I was hoping I'd get something like, this is so cute.
Describe it.
High Roller Casino. Welcome to the famous Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's a little purple chip.
Yeah, a little purple keychain.
Casino chip.
Yeah, casino chip.
All right, last present.
High Rollers Casino. It's a magnet. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that one is cute.
I've literally seen this before. I think it's one outside like this. It's so cute. That's everything? I want some more stuff.
That's everything.
This is so cute. High Roller Casino. $500.
No, I had so much fun, y'all, and it was so hot. It was like 112 degrees out there. It was so hot, Gracie. It was crazy.
No, that's crazy. Literally crazy. What all did you do?
I did so much stuff. First of all, just how the trip started.
Bitch, you got me fucked up. What happened?
First of all, literally, my flight got canceled, so I had to get a new flight, and then I missed that flight. Like,
she was in the freaking what's it called? The airport for so long.
I was in the airport for so long. I got there at like probably like 11:30 or maybe even 10:30. I can't remember which one.
In the morning.
And then I missed that flight, and I had to be there. I just sat there until 7:00 because my next flight wasn't gonna be until 7 p.m. My new flight, I had to fly from Atlanta to Tampa, and then I flew from Tampa to Las Vegas, and I got to Las Vegas at like 12:00 at night, and then I Ubered to the hotel, seen the hotel. I had a little present.
No,
so
literally, what did you do in the airport for that long? You just like played on your phone and edited videos? Did you have a book to read or anything?
No, I edited a podcast. I would talk on the phone with you.
Oh yeah, we did talk on the phone.
And I was just, I ate. I got some Panda Express. It actually went by like faster than I thought it would. I was like surprised.
You didn't get like an attitude or nothing. You wasn't annoyed for real.
No, cause like it was really flying by. I don't even know how it really did fly.
No,
by.
I would have been so mad waiting in the airport that long.
No,
but also being in the moment, you're probably just grateful to be able to even go into Las Vegas. So
oh God, I was just hoping I got there still. So I was like, no, I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm not gonna leave.
No, literally, because I told somebody and they was like, see, that's a sign out to go. And I was like, she's gonna still go, but I was like, I get what you mean.
So yeah, then the flight to Vegas was good. No, I got a window seat on the flight to Vegas, and then nobody was sitting in the middle seat either. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. That's so I went to sleep. Then I got there, Uber to the hotel.
And how long is the flight? It's like 4 hours.
It was an hour to Tampa, and then it was 4 hours to Las Vegas.
So how long were you in Tampa? Did you have to wait a long time, or did you
No, like
drive
right when
straight?
we landed, they was like boarding the next flight.
Oh, so
I was
you
scared I was
almost
gonna
missed.
miss it,
Oh,
but the crew that was like on my flight, they was gonna be the crew for that flight, so they had already told us like. I literally asked her. I was like, I have a connect. This is my connecting flight. Like, am I gonna make it? And she was like, Oh yeah, we're on that flight, so they're not gonna leave until we get off
so
the flight.
like
So
even if they weren't on the plane, like you just would have missed it, or like you don't know.
I don't know, maybe, but
That's
I don't
crazy.
know.
I wonder if like that happens to other people because like that's planes do get
hmm
delayed and then the other plane like that's a lot and I just know that's annoying.
No, I think, but like if you let them know, they'll like let you get off first because they did that like on my flight back. They like let like 12 people who had a flight to get
Oh,
on like
so
a
yeah,
connecting flight.
communication goes a long
Yeah,
way.
they
Yeah,
let
that's
them like
good.
get off first. But hopefully they made it. I don't know. But yeah, I got there and then we went out to we walked around the casinos for a little bit and like we played some little slot games, just like little like $20 and stuff.
Mhm.
We didn't play that much. And we was drinking. We literally drank a whole bottle of tequila that night.
That is ridiculous,
It
but
was
that means
literally
y'all was
crazy. We
lit.
was lit. And then we got some pizza and then we went to sleep. We woke up the next day and we was so busy. We was
How was
go.
the
So
pizza? What kind of pizza did you get?
we just got a slice of cheese pizza and it was busting.
Just cheap. Nah, I love some cheese
It
pizza
was good.
actually.
It was.
Ooh, you got it on like the strip or you got it on like Fremont
It
or
was in
whatever?
one of no, it was on the strip somewhere in like one of the casinos.
Oh, in the
Like
casino?
not the casino,
Oh.
but just one of the hotels.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
like a little food
hmm
court action.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what did
What
you
was
say
like a
y'all
little
did?
restaurant in one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then we woke up the next day, and I was so worried that I was gonna be hungover. Like I was so
Oh yeah,
worried.
cause y'all drank all the
Yes, because
alcohol.
we drank, and when I woke up, like my head was spinning, but I didn't throw up or nothing like that. Thank goodness. And then I literally just woke up, drank a bottle of water, and took some Advil. Like as soon as I woke up, I ate a hash brown, and then I was I don't know, like somehow I was just good to
And
go.
you was probably in that mindset of, oh, this is my first full day. I have to be ready. I have to
Yeah,
take advantage of it. Like, cause
no, definitely.
you was
And
thinking you
then
was leaving the next day.
oh god. And then we got ready to go to the pool. So we went to the Tao Beach
Mm.
Club and it's like one of them day clubs with a
So
pool.
it was like a DJ there, or like someone was performing. What
Was
was
it a
the
DJ
vibe,
there?
or was
Yeah,
just
it was a DJ
magic? Oh,
there.
okay. I was gonna
It
say
was a DJ there.
magic. I'm
But
about to
we
say
we
music.
went again like pretty early. Like we was there at like 11 o'clock. So
Oh,
like
okay.
it started getting busier and more people started coming. But then it was like we was there for probably maybe an hour and a half. Like we was there that long.
Oh, really? Then what did
Yeah.
y'all do after that?
Oh yeah, and we got a pina colada there, and that shit was $60.
Oh my
It was so
goodness.
expensive.
Did you get
It
a
was a
souvenir
frozen pina
cup?
colada. No,
And why was it
no.
$60? Did you get an extra shot,
I
top
think they, I
liquor?
think they like
Did y'all get drunk as fuck afterwards? Was
no.
it in a big cup?
Yes, it was in a big, like a big plastic cup, but it
Mm.
was ridiculous. I don't know why it was that much because it's Vegas. But then we went back, got ready, and then we went to Area 15, like where Omega Mart and
Oh,
stuff
y'all
is.
went on your first date? I thought
Yeah,
it
so
was
this
the
was
second
our
day.
first day. We went and like Area 15 is so slept on. Like if you go to Vegas, you have to go to Area 15. Like I'm not kidding. Of course you can like I guess people do go to like party and club and gamble and drink and stuff like that. But Area 15 was like a whole nother vibe and it was so much fun.
I can't wait to go.
Like I wish we would have went for your birthday, but like I'm so glad like we're gonna go again. It's
Hmm.
gonna be so fun.
No, I've seen it on TikToks and all the little like clips I see. It looks crazy. It looks so trippy.
Really, like I heard of it, but I just didn't like. I literally, even whenever I went, I did not know what I was expecting. I didn't know what I
Mm.
was walking into. I didn't know what it was, so that made it like really fun too because I literally had no clue. And like he had got us this like there's like different level passes, so we got like the third level pass. So we got to do it was like 2 days. You got to go for 2 days. You got to do two of the like experiences, and then you got access to the whole like Area 15 building or whatever. And what was the first thing we did? Well, he thought he had got us the tickets to the Omega Mart, like the grocery
Hmm.
store thing, but actually the ticket was for Universal. It was called Universal Horror Unleashed. That's what it was called, and it was
Okay, a
like
long ass name.
oh god, it was like these haunted houses. So we went and we did that. We got some food first at Nacho Daddy, and we got some nacho things busting, and then because they have like a Nacho Daddy on like the premises, if that makes sense. Like all the buildings, like again, it's Area 15, but then it's like Universal Horror Unleashed, and then it's like this other building for like this experience, and like they all were these huge big warehouses, and each of them had like the different experiences in them. And so we went to do the haunted houses, and it was so cool because like as soon as you walk in, you like everything of course is all decorated out, and it's like a man in like a police uniform. He has like a gun, and he like literally like it's like come here, come here, come here, and he's like, okay, the city is trying to evacuate. Like it's a virus going through the city. Like all this about. He's like, okay, go to the police station and do this, and then you like go to the police station and do this little thing, and then you have to like get the key, and then you go and you do this, and you just do all these little things, and it's like a scavenger hunt before you even do any of the haunted houses.
No, that is
Before you
so
start anything,
cool. So it
like as
just
soon
makes
as
it
you
so
walk in,
real.
yeah, it just throws you in it, and like you just don't even know who's an actor, who's not an actor. Like for real, like even when I was in the police station, like a lady walked up behind me and she was just looking so scared, but she looked like she was almost a normal person, like she was dressed in normal clothes. And she was like, I'm sorry, I can't find my friend. I can't find my friend. And she was an actor. And I was like,
Man,
oh
what
my
in the
God, what
world?
the
That's
hell? It
crazy.
was. It was so crazy. But it was so cool. And then we did
Yeah.
the haunted houses. And the haunted houses, they were, again, like the best haunted houses I've ever been to.
And also tell them what you did before.
I'm supposed to say that?
Oh, you don't want to say that?
Okay, this is what I'm going
Like,
to
I
say.
took a little gummy. Yeah.
Before I went, I did take a little gummy, right? So then, whenever I was in the haunted houses, like everything just felt so real. Like I
I
was
bet it
like
did. I bet it was
tripping. Like it was so
crazy.
funny. It was so crazy. I was screaming so much. Like I love haunted houses. You know that. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's we've been to plenty of haunted
Every
houses.
day in October. So I feel like it
Yes.
just was like
It was so fun.
Madison's
But like
thing.
I never been in a haunted house screaming like that. And like every single time they was jumping out, they was scaring me so bad. Like I was so jumpy. Like
For
everything just
real.
felt so real. It was
Oh
so
my
crazy.
goodness. I need to go.
Yes, we had to go. It was so much fun. And then we was in there for like a long time. And then we left.
Hold on. My body is hurting.
What the hell do we do after that?
Oh.
Oh yeah, we left. And then we went and did an escape room. And the escape room, it was called like special ops. And there was like different you could pick different scenarios or whatever, like for the different room. And we was the only two people in there, and like usually it'd be more people in the escape room, but it
No,
was
I
only
never did
us.
escape room. You did escape room before this?
Yeah, I did one. Like I think when I went to the beach with Aaron, we did one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was like a group of people. And it was so hard. It was literally so hard. We didn't escape.
How much time did
You
y'all
get an
have?
hour.
Y'all was in there the whole time?
Yes, we was in the whole time. And we
Did y'all
didn't
get any
escape.
hints or get any help?
Yes, we got hella hints and hella help. Like you can press the button, he'll give you a hint. Like we literally probably got like 30 hints.
For real?
Yes, it was so
Was he ever
hard.
like, no, try again?
No, it wasn't like that. He would just it would like be typed up on a thing, and he would just put it on the TV, and it would be like, look at this, like what about
Oh,
this?
okay.
Like whatever. And yeah, it was hard as hell. Like I can't even remember what it was. It just had like, but I already knew they'd be like crazy. Like you have to really like use your mind, and like it'd be helpful when you have other people in there because like y'all don't all think the same. Like
Yeah,
and the
so many
way it's
different
set up,
thoughts.
like it's just so many different things that it could be or whatever. But yeah, that was fun. And then we were gonna go do our last experience, but they had already started like the last version of it, so it was like
Y'all couldn't
we
go?
couldn't go. But it's a 2 day
Lame.
pass, so you can come
Oh,
back
they
the
gotta
next
come
day.
back the next
Yeah, so we was gonna come back
day.
the next day. So we went back home. And we went out again, like walked around, drank, did stuff like
Oh,
that.
so
I
y'all
can't
was lit
remember.
on the what's it called, the strip?
Yeah, we was just on the strip walking around, stuff like that. It was lit. And then I don't remember what we got for dinner. Oh yeah, and we also got In and Out this day. When we came back from the pool,
In and
we
out.
got In and
I
Out.
love In and
Yes, we
Out.
got In and Out.
I
And we
wanted her
went
to
to
bring me some
our
back,
yeah, she
but she
wanted me to
wouldn't.
bring her back a burger from In and Out. Like what?
They're delicious.
And then we went to we did go to our because our hotel has a rooftop pool too, so we went to our hotel for a little bit, but it was so freaking hot. But the view was really really pretty up there, and they had this little lookout box like you could go and stand up, and it was like a box, like a clear box, and it was so
Even the
cool.
underneath. Even the
No,
underneath.
it was
No.
like gravel underneath it, like it was just like you walk up to it, but it was super cool. And then I can't remember what we ate for dinner. I don't remember. I don't know. But then yeah, we had a good night. Woke up the next day and we went to We got up and we got back and we got ready and we went to Area 15 again and we did the John Wick experience. Oh wait, but first we went in there and like the Area 15 building, like the original one that you go in, like where the Omega Mart is at. They have like all these little different things you can do in there too, and you have access to do all them too. So we like did stuff in there. Like what did we do? We did this little scavenger hunt all around the building. They gave you like an iPhone and you got to go around the building and look for these little like symbols and stuff. You would scan it and play little games. We played shuffleboard, we played foosball in this little room. I feel like we did something else too, but I can't remember.
So it's kind of like a game room.
Well, that was just in this little golf area, but everything else is like it's mostly like VR and like little simulators and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what a lot of it was. It's like giving that like futuristic vibe. And we went to Nacho Daddy again, and we got some wings.
Why
And
did you not get nachos?
I don't know because we wanted some wings, and they were so good. They were smoked wings.
What kind? Like they have everything on the menu. It's not just get your own
It
nacho
was
type
like on the
thing.
lunch special. That's why we got them. Yeah. And yeah, then we went and did the John Wick experience, and it was cool, but it was short. Like I would say, it was my least favorite of the things we did, but it was still like really cool. Like as soon as you walk in there, it's like a hotel, and everyone who's working is giving like hotel vibes and stuff like that. And then you go sit in the lobby, and then they just like pull you and you get on this little elevator, and you go, and then you go into these like different rooms, and in each room it'll be like a person in there, and he's basically an actor, and he like says this little script or whatever. And like in one of the rooms, we had to do like a little thing, like a little find these different names on a map or something.
Oh really?
And like in the last room, because apparently like someone's coming for you or whatever. Oh yeah, and then one of the rooms, it was a big old room, and it had like these little slots for a gun, and they all have fake guns right there. And then on the screen, it was like projectors, and everyone got to like hold a gun, and then we got to play a game, and we got to shoot the gun, and it was so fun, and it was like acting like the bad guy was coming, we were shooting the bad guy. So like that was super super fun. I actually really did like that.
No, that sounds fun.
But then the last room, they act like the intruders coming, and literally they like put you in the back of this car and shut the door. It's like a van, and you all have to pile
They
in the
put
back
you
of
in
the
the back of the
van,
car.
and they
What?
shut the door, and it was so funny. And then like there's a camera in there, so you see like the bad guys come in there, and they're like looking, and they open the truck, and it's like a fake door. So like we're behind the other door, and then they just think that we're not there, and then they leave, and then it's over, and then it's like wow.
No, that's crazy.
It
That's
was
cool
crazy.
though.
It was so cool. And then we literally had to get back home fast as hell because we had a Chris Angel show. So we went to the Chris Angel show,
Ooh,
and that was my first
magic.
time. Yes, and it was a magic show. It was so cool. Like I was saying, it's like a performance. Like even just like they really like put a show on. Like the girls, the outfits, everything they're doing. Like what's on the TV. Like everything. It's just
No, I bet it's
crazy.
super cool. I want to go. It sounds cool.
Yeah, it was so cool. But he is getting older.
That's why I want to go.
Yeah, and like you could just tell like he was getting older. He
Oh,
wasn't.
that's sad
Yeah, it
though.
was
Is
a
he
little bit
teaching
sad.
someone his tricks?
I don't know. I don't know. And like he even one thing that I thought that was crazy, or not crazy, but like at one part in the show, he literally says like he like takes a little like he's not doing like a trick, but he like is just talking to the audience because first of all, it was this show was being live streamed on YouTube, so like he was talking a lot to the crowd. Like who I went with, they said that like he don't usually do all that talking to the crowd. But he was like talking a lot and like telling stories. Like he told the story about how he grew up and how he started learning magic when he was 10 and he
Well,
went
that's
to
kind
this
of cool.
magic
You into that
shop.
one,
Yeah,
so
it
you
was
learn
really,
more
really
about
cool.
them.
But then at one point he literally like goes up and he says like, "Thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ." And like a lot of people think he's like worships the devil and stuff like that. And a lot of the show is like
Crazy.
demonic vibes. I'm not gonna lie. It gives demonic vibes a little bit. So like it was like really crazy that he said that. I was like, oh my gosh. What do you think about that?
I mean, also it's live. He could have just been saying that for the people, or he truly believes that because he is getting older and he probably, he
Yeah.
probably just has to also put on the act because he's on stage and that goes with the vibe of a
Yeah, that's what I was
rock
saying
and
too. I was like,
roll
I can see like he just
musician.
played into it so much. I feel like that is how he got so big and
Mm.
stuff like that. Like he really plays that role of like that. You know what I mean? And another thing he says that I literally didn't know is that he talks like about you can donate to the cancer society, like a cancer fund. And apparently like his child had cancer when they was little. And like beat childhood cancer. And I did not know that.
No, that's crazy.
I can't remember if it was a little boy or girl, but they had like cancer, like leukemia when they was 2 or something like that. Yes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know
God
that.
during all that. So
Yeah,
it's just like, yeah, you probably definitely believe in God.
But the show was really good. I really enjoyed it. I was oohing and eyeing, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Go see it. I don't want to spill no tricks.
So do you believe in magic after the show, or?
I mean, yeah, it was giving magic. Giving magic to me. Like, I was impressed. But also, like they say, magic is an illusion. Like, so
he's just good at it.
I was just, and like, I'm not one of them people who are like skeptic and trying to figure out how he's doing it and like, oh, it's fake. Like, I'm not watching it like that. I'm like there because it's a show and I'm trying to enjoy the show. So, like, I really do like lean into it and just like, I'm oohing and eyeing. Like, I was very impressed. Yeah,
it sounds like you weren't impressed when you talked about it. It seemed like you had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then we went. I think we got Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner, and that was busing.
Ooh, sounds
Went
good.
back, walked
Y'all
on the
was eating hella
strip.
wings.
We was, but we got bonus wings, and they were so good. And then we went back on the strip, and it was Friday night now, so it was getting lit. It was busy.
Everybody's
it was
out,
really busy.
The walkers out. Everybody out though.
It was very busy. We went to the fountain and the Bellagio and watched the fountain.
To watch the show. That's so cool.
We was just walking around. We was drinking, chilling. You know, that went on. And then the next day we woke up and we actually had to check out of that hotel because he was going to stay at another hotel. But that was the day I went home.
Hotel hopping.
Yeah, so we literally took all the shit down, all the bags downstairs, and I rode with the bags in the Uber.
Y'all peeped my new haircut?
Yes, very cute. And then I rode to the new hotel, and the new hotel was on Fremont, which is like Old Vegas, where Old Vegas is at.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's like really, literally right there. So as soon as you walk down and walk out the elevator, you're on the Fremont Strip or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's
so we put all the stuff in the hotel, and then we just went down and we got some alcohol, and we just walked up and down the strip, and we went to like so many souvenir shops. Again, I bought so many souvenirs, like like 2, 3 of them.
I'm grateful though.
You have a shirt because I got 3 shirts. I got
really?
4 shirts.
No, I don't need a shirt. I don't need no more clothes. I'm cool with what I have.
True. And yeah, and it was so fun. We was just talking, and it was so much fun.
No, I bet y'all have fun seeing each other and hanging and
we
chatting.
Did. Yeah, we did. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. And then my flight was at like 11 or something.
So y'all was just hanging out, talking before you got on the plane?
What do you mean?
Like you was just free time before the plane?
Yeah, all this.
So you could have got me in and out before you came home?
Girl, no, In and Out isn't even over there.
So you had all this time chit chatting.
No.
It's okay.
And then I got on the plane, and y'all literally. So my flight was at 11, so I landed here at 7 a.m.
Bro,
didn't get off the plane till 8. Gracie came and picked me up from the airport.
I was there at 7 o'clock. I'm
a
very good airport picker upper.
Yeah, she is. I
bring a gift or surprise or something fun, and I'll be there on time.
Period. She was on time, and she was so bad because she had to go around. Y'all know if you've been to the Atlanta airport, you know they don't be playing. They don't. Be rushing you up out of there.
Window. Go. Like, oh my gosh! Like I was like Madison. I'm not excited to see you no more. I'm so annoyed now. But I was like, when she got in the car, I was happy to see her. I calmed down.
And then I got home, y'all, and I had to go to work at 11 o'clock that day and work a double. Work until 9 o'clock at night. Work until 10 o'clock at night, actually, because it was crazy. Sunday. And baby, I was tired as hell. And then I ended up working 3 doubles back to back.
She was so mean. The other day, she was so mean. She got off work. She heating up her some bread. Whatever, it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
But she was so mean.
Girl, I wasn't even that mean. You act like that on a daily.
Bro, you don't act like that on a daily. So when you even act like that, like it's just because you're grown now. You don't act like that unless you're literally.
Bitch, you are too. You shouldn't act like that either.
Bro,
You be mean.
I don't be mean like that. You're dirty mean, not like.
No.
I'm just mean. She be going
This
low.
bitch,
She be going to hell with it.
I was not even that mean.
No,
She
she
does
didn't go that
actively
low.
very mean.
But you was like,
okay. Anyway,
this is too much. All right.
Okay.
Bitch went to work.
Yeah, I didn't want to work. I worked 3 days in a row. Literally 3 doubles in a row. I was exhausted, and then I got sick.
Oh yeah, apparently she's sick.
Why do you get okay? When you get sick, that's what I'm gonna do to you.
No,
I don't ever get sick. I don't be walking around like I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Listen, I said it was
so when I'm sick, I'm really sick.
And there was Mariah. I think it was Mariah. And Mariah said that she just tells you this. He's not sick. So then
Girl, I don't want to hear that. I don't care because I was really sick, and I'm still sick, and y'all can hear it in my voice.
Okay, we can hear it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting better now today.
We told her to take some medicine, take a nap.
Girl, you didn't tell me to do nothing. You just say you're not sick.
I have a text message to prove it.
Okay. Anyway.
Anywho.
So yeah, and then we just been working, and Gracie's been working. And yeah, now it's Sunday. It's August 2nd right now, and
don't tell them what day it is.
Tomorrow is the first day of school for our camera team, so I'm literally subbing tomorrow. Like, what do I do as a sub on the first day of school?
Yeah, you better make sure.
But no, this is also literally I literally have to because I literally have to sub at least 4 days a month, right? And literally the way our vacations are, like. I literally have to sub 3 days this week, and then I'm going to sub the last day of August, and that's going to be my 4 days. Every other day, I'm going to be out of town or at Brewster.
Wait, so if you don't sub those 3 days, you're kicked out of it?
I don't know. Like, I was going to email them if it wasn't possible, but I figured it out where I'll be able to do it.
I got to get to it and make sure I can do that every 4
months. Exactly.
Or whatever.
So yeah, and I was off today. It's Sunday. Well, actually, someone really worked my shift today.
Yeah, because I came home. I got off right at 5 today. Well, I got off right at 5 today. I'm thinking Madison slept through an alarm. I walk in and say, "Aren't you supposed to be at work?" No, she literally did this. Okay,
I did that for real.
You literally went up to do something with you was like this with your hand. I walked out before I seen exactly what she did.
No, I was sleeping. But yeah.
When I came in there,
I just been getting ready for tomorrow. My first day of school. I got a first day of school shirt.
It's so funny. We thought about it at the same time.
No, it's so cute. I'm so excited. Like, I literally love subbing, so I really am excited to go back. I have to let y'all know how this week goes. And I'm going to be subbing 3 days this week. So, yeah, I'll be subbing a lot. And every other day I'm not subbing, I'm working. And then me and Gracie go leave for out of town. Me and Gracie leave for New York 1 week from today. Yeah.
Yeah, and I switched my shift to where I get off at 3. So, like, we should have the car packed. And then if you have to do any work, any running around, and then I come home, shower, and then we go.
Okay, period. I'm so excited. We're so excited, y'all. I threw some stuff in my suitcase today, but I really don't know what I'm gonna wear, to be honest. Gracie did not a lick of packing. But it's okay. We're gonna get to it.
We own each other in this podcast. No, I haven't did any. I don't even know what to wear for real, but I do have a couple. It was back to school, so we've been super busy with haircuts.
Yeah, I believe it. Oh my gosh, y'all. Me and Gracie went and toured the house.
Yes, we did. And we went and seen Spider-Man.
Yes, and we went and seen the new Spider-Man. You know, we're not really Marvel DC fans.
I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore fan, but I enjoy it.
I'm not saying you don't like it. I'm just saying we don't keep up with it. We're not like, oh my God. Like, you know, they have diehard fans. Like, they have people who don't play about them. Like, you would play about them a little bit. You know what I mean? So it's just like, but Gracie, you literally slept the whole movie. She literally just.
Y'all, we went at 12 o'clock, but it was my idea to go to the movies. Obviously, I want to see the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, because y'all, I've been wanting to go to the Odyssey because everyone's saying how good it is. And as soon as I'm talking about I want to go to the Odyssey, she's talking about I want to go see Spider-Man. I want to go see Spider-Man just because she don't want to go see the Odyssey. That's literally why.
And then y'all, I thought I'm gonna go see it by myself.
Yes, at least she said that 2 different times. Oh, she's gonna go see it by herself.
I would have been asleep in the movie theater.
This lady was sleeping. She was snoring. I had to wake up and say, "Hey, you're being too loud."
I was not snoring. I was breathing loud.
That's worse. Okay. Like, bro, I watched the whole movie and it was cute. It was a good movie. Not cute.
The parts I did see.
Just like him and MJ cute. Like, I love seeing them. Or Zendaya, of course. But did you even get to like point the movie?
was not awake enough.
Like the
Literally, we went in
villain.
there. It started at 12 o'clock. At 12:19, I was thinking, I regret.
She was saying she was ready to go home. She literally said 3 times, "Are you ready to go?"
Bro, and then at 12:36,
and I paid for it. Like
at 12:36, I went to sleep. I was literally thinking, this is a living hell.
Yes, and we was at Regal, y'all. We're not at iPick. We're not laying down in the theater. We're sitting on some seat, like our booties hurting after a minute.
No,
like,
that's also thank you. That's literally that's why I felt like that.
My butt always hurt in them seats.
It was not comfortable, and obviously I'm not watching it. It's not because the movie was entertaining. It's because I'm tired. Like literally, I love to sleep.
No, and y'all, I literally knew this was gonna happen. She knew this was gonna happen. Because when she said she wanted to go to movies, because we went to this taco truck first.
Yeah.
And we got some tacos with my coworkers or whatever.
We was having a taco party.
Yeah, and it was right by the movie theater. So she's like, "Oh my gosh, we should go to the movie." Yes. She like, if it's a movie over, we can go, right? And I'm like, okay, like I'm down. But I literally asked her like, "You really want to go? Like, you really want to go?" Like I asked her like 3 different times because I already know like. And she acting like she cares so much about Spider-Man. She don't give a damn about Spider-Man. So I'm just like, she's really gonna fall asleep, but it's okay.
Yeah, because Madison watched the movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good.
And also
and it was really cute. You should have watched it because like Spider-Man.
We should go back and watch it in 3D.
No.
When I was awake for a little bit, I was thinking, oh yeah, this would be a really good movie.
He's like the superhero of New York City. So like it was so cool because it was so New York. I was like, oh, New York City must love Spider-Man.
No, I was literally
That's what it was
giving. I
given.
got a quote from the movie, and then that'd be like one of my Instagram captions when I go.
Well, you wasn't watching.
I wasn't watching at all, so I never know about that.
But yeah, it was good. It was cute. The villain could like jump from mind to mind to mind. Like it was like a mind thing.
And, like, he did jump in that for a
Oh yeah, and
bit.
even the villain is that girl. That's what everyone was talking about. And she's like, I think she's from Stranger Things, maybe.
I don't know. I've seen her before.
She like a red hair. She has red hair, but she was the villain. And like, I don't want to spoil the movie, so let me not tell y'all everything.
Well, will you tell me to cut it out?
Okay, well, y'all, spoiler alert. Basically, she's like, she has like telepathy with her sister or whatever. So like, really, that's why she's doing all this. That's why she's like causing a commotion because she's trying to find her sister. Turns out they killed her sister, and like Spider-Man basically is helping the bad guys, and then he realizes, oh no, she's just trying to save her sister. So then Spider-Man goes back, and yeah.
Yeah, I really didn't see all that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and then like literally at one point, wait, because then they literally, you was watching this part. They literally, remember they he goes to save the girl, and then they shoot, trying to kill the girl, and they shoot Spider-Man. So then you think Spider-Man dead, but he comes back to life.
Yeah, I see the most important part.
Yeah, exactly. He was okay.
I woke up and I was like, bro, that's why they said they were trying to kill Spider-Man, or Spider-Man's dead.
And it was so sad because like Zendaya, which is MJ, like she didn't like. I guess y'all already knew this, but at some point in time, Spider-Man has to erase everybody's memory, so they forget him. So like the whole movie, she don't know that she has this like relationship with him, and like at one point, she's literally like, "That's not me. Like I'm sorry, but whatever you did, it worked." And like I don't remember you, and I don't remember us, and like yeah, it was really sad. It was so sad. It was so sad. It was sad.
I seen the part where he went up to his friend and did the handshake and then remembered it.
Yes, that was the end, and it was so cute. It was so cute. I love that part. So yeah.
That was the end. I thought that was like the middle of the movie.
No, I thought that was the end of it.
I don't know, whatever.
Like I thought that's really like the last thing he does.
Oh,
he walks up to his friend and gives him the handshake. Yeah, and that's how it ends.
Yeah, but the parts I've seen, 10 out of 10 movies. Go watch Spider-Man.
Yeah.
At a reasonable hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. But I can't wait to see the Odyssey. Everyone's saying it's so good.
Yeah, and I do want to see the Odyssey too, because I also think that's so crazy that the same person that's in the Odyssey is literally Spider-Man. Aren't them the same people?
Not the main character, but he is in the
movie.
Wait, is that Tom Holland? Or is that Timothy Chalamet?
Oh damn, I don't know.
No, I think it is Tom Holland. He's not like Odysseus. He's not like the main person in the Odyssey. be someone else. You know, like Travis Scott is in the Odyssey. Like so many people are in that movie.
Oh, that's what somebody was talking about. Well, Kylie Jenner did not think her baby daddy would be in the Odyssey, or maybe they said both her baby daddies are in the Odyssey or something like that. Cause isn't Tom whoever the other one you said that's Kylie Jenner's boyfriend?
Travis Scott,
No, the other one.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, and they be
Yeah, we was just talking for 30 minutes. It wasn't recording. So while I was in Vegas, Gracie, what happened to the cat?
The cat got left outside. Not left outside. Somehow the garage door opened, but the garage was closed, and the cat got out. And something happened to the cat. Something got it. Something happened. And my mom found it, brought it up here. We was like playing surgeon, trying to figure out what was wrong, trying to get it was something stuck in his paw, so we was trying to get it out. And we eventually did, and then it was like a little hole, and she just kept on limping, and we was just worried about her. So my mom made her a vet appointment and took her the next day, and she ended up being okay. And
Yeah, they said she had an abscess and she had a fever, so she got a shot.
yeah, and apparently she's a boy.
And apparently she's a boy. Yeah, whenever I got this kitten, I literally took her to the pet supermarket and they literally told me there was a girl who fosters kittens there, and she literally told me it was a girl.
Like, why would she say that if she didn't know? But maybe she was just still super young and he couldn't tell for real.
Yeah, because the kitten was only like 3 weeks old. It was so
Mm,
little. So yeah.
can't believe that. And then also, since Madison's been home, we have really been going to the gym. I just haven't been motivated. I've been working a lot. I just, I don't know. Like, I just haven't been feeling it at all.
No, I totally agree. I have not been motivated at all. I've been eating horribly, to be honest. Um, and it's such a slippery slope. Like once you just start and get in that mindset of like it doesn't matter. Like I don't care no more. Like I'll just be big, like whatever, whatever, whatever. It's just like so hard to catch yourself and get back on track.
No, literally, that's how I felt. It's just like, whatever. The sun's gonna look for vacation. There's nothing I can do in a month. But also just that improvement over time. I do feel like I've been more sluggish. My head's been hurting. And I don't know, I've just been feeling a little down. And I do think the gym kind of gives me that extra little motivation, that extra little sparkle.
Definitely. And that
Just,
natural energy.
oh, yeah, that too. And also just makes me feel better about my life. Honestly, makes me feel like I have my little ducks in a row. I go to work, I go to the gym, I'm getting stuff done, I'm making money, I'm taking care of myself. So I just feel like also not going to the gym doesn't really make me feel that motivated. It feels like I'm not doing as much. But also, that's, I mean, all I
No,
can
you're right
do.
about that. I feel the same way
I
actually.
feel like that's what I've been like literally lately. Like how you said, the mindset, like my mindset just not been there. Also, I feel like I've been more moody. I just feel like the gym does give me that extra push. You know what I mean? Makes me feel
Mhm.
good about myself. Makes me feel good mentally, physically, all that.
No, definitely.
So
It is hard. Like, again, I'm coming up on my year of like my fitness journey, like this new one I've been doing or whatever.
lit, yay.
And it is kind of like a little bit discouraging just when you look back and like realize, oh, like I'm literally still in the same spot. Like, if I would have like really stayed in my calorie deficit and did everything I was supposed to do, like I would be smaller, I would have lost more weight or whatever it is.
No,
But
definitely. I be thinking that too, especially when we did like try to do the 75 hard slash soft thing we was
I
doing. I
know.
wish I did stay with it, but also like I feel like I tried. That was the most I've ever like for a locked in at the gym and consistently went, consistently ate
Yeah, you
healthy,
did. You did. Yeah.
and still did not see like nothing happen on the scale. I mean, I did feel better. That's what I'm saying. I do feel better mentally going to the gym. I do feel like I lost like I don't know, just somehow I look slimmer in a little way. Like, I don't know. I mean, nothing really went down on the scale, but like, I did feel better. I did feel like I looked a little better and stuff like that. So it's just like, even that little small things continuing to go, but it's just like, it is hard to maintain that mindset and go every day and eat healthy and still go to work literally
Yeah,
almost
it
every
was
single
hard.
day. So it's
But
just
one thing
like,
I did notice on my Vegas trip is I was like much more fitter. Like I went to Vegas. We went last year for your birthday, or 2 years ago for your birthday now.
Yeah.
And I
It was
again,
hot.
yeah,
It
it
was
was
so
so hot, and it was
hot.
hot this time. I could just deal with the heat better, deal with all the walking better, like not getting tired, not getting like moody from doing too, like being outside,
And the
like
heat,
yeah, none of
yes.
that. Like I really like just like I
See?
could tell myself like I could really enjoy my vacation better. So that was a good reminder, like why I do this for longevity, for health,
Mm.
like for to be able to go on vacations and enjoy them. Like literally, those are really the important parts. So we do have all these vacations coming up, but I'm excited for winter to lock back in.
No, I was
Like,
thinking maybe like during the winter, I like wanna, I don't know, I want, I wanna like run, but like I don't
yeah,
know. I've never been a
I
runner,
always be wanting to do that,
but
but it's hard.
maybe
It's
I can
hard.
try. Yeah, just run around the neighborhood. I know at least run like a mile or two. Like in these videos we see online, it look like it's so easy to run a mile, two
It's
miles.
hard. I can barely
But
run
like,
for 2 minutes
no,
straight.
literally. So it's just like I don't know, but I want to challenge myself. Even get back in the gym because I was thinking like
No, we
after
should
this
do it.
vacation and like I don't know, is when we are home for a little bit. I guess go to the gym because we'll be getting our steps in when we're on vacation, and then our cruise. So you know what I mean?
Yes, and that will be like the perfect ending vacay to chill out, to rest, to reset.
Yeah,
That'll be a lot
and
of fun.
literally come back, log in, and go to the gym.
Exactly. Just get back on our gym grind. I know. And like again, it's really about building a lifestyle. It's not just a year thing or whatever. Like this is the rest of my life. Like I'm gonna be trying to be healthy and do this the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Eat healthy. It's a lifestyle. It's not just
A
a 1 year.
phase.
Yeah, it's not
It
just a
literally is a lifestyle. That's
phase.
what I be thinking too. That's why I have to find a way to love the gym, even if I'm just going in there to get on the treadmill or do lift a little weights. It's like even if I only do 3 machines, that's still better than not going at all. So it's just like, I need to get back in that routine of going. I know it helps me all around, so I definitely want to go back. And I love saying I'm a person who goes to the gym. Like I just feel like those people literally have discipline. They love their body and they just again have discipline and I want to have discipline.
No,
I feel like that's
definitely.
something really good to have in a person and I feel like some things are very hard for me to stay with and lock in. So I feel like this one is a really good one to for real put my all in because it's only gonna help me in the end
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
mentally and physically.
No, literally. And it's crazy. Like even like the only time I've significantly lost weight, besides like the first time I lost weight, was my 60 soft, and then I literally gained that weight back like over Christmas or Thanksgiving, whatever,
Damn, so it's like even when you get it off, you still have to stick with it so that
yeah,
way it
and
stays
maintain it
off.
exactly.
Like,
And like really since then, I haven't lost. Like I've been at the same weight. Like even if I have a bad week and I eat real bad, like it will always just come back down to the same number. Even if I do really really good for a week or two, it just always I'm sitting at the same number that I've been at for
no,
since
definitely, and it be
January,
so
and it's so
discouraging when it
discouraging.
don't go down.
It is. It's so hard, and like,
No, it's just like what even could we do to like? It's like what work harder, eat less. Like
and
I've
eating
tried.
right is so, like, also just learning how to like do meal prepping and all that.
Mhm.
Seeing the portions of food, like compared to what I used to be eating and what I be eating now, like.
No,
No wonder
it's
I
very
was so
different.
big, like OMG. But I'm glad, like I'm learning that tool and I have that tool under my belt. You know what I mean?
Mhm. That's a part of discipline too.
Exactly,
It's the eating
exactly.
part. I know, and even like I don't know. I feel like I've been
You sound
eating.
exhausted.
I am. I'm very upset that the podcast cut out. So sorry if my mood is off because it is. But I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know.
Sorry for interrupting
No, that's okay. I just locked in on I'm annoyed. But
you.
yeah. I need to get back to the gym. Point blank
Yeah, that was
period.
the point of the story. We need to get back in the gym.
And we're
Like,
not motivated. So, what are things that you do when you are not like just in that mindset? You're feeling a little funky and you don't want to go to the gym. what are some things that you just tell yourself to lock back in and motivate you to go to the gym? Leave it in the comments.
I feel like the biggest thing you can literally do, and it's like the most annoying advice, but is to just go. Like when you think about it and you build it up in your head and you do
I knew
all
you was
that,
gonna say that.
I like definitely do that where I like literally just think about it for so long and then I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be so hard. The weights are gonna be
Yeah.
so heavy. I'm gonna be so tired.
And then you
It's gonna
get
be
there and you're
exhausting.
like, oh my god, I love the gym.
Exactly, exactly. So literally, you just
Now we
have to
should go to the
go.
gym
I need to
after
take
this.
my own advice.
I'm going to the gym or Chick-fil-A after this.
Girl, it's Sunday.
That's so annoying.
So this next segment is a little true crime. I don't want to be funny about it because it's serious. And so it's a case right now that's literally they just started the trial for it this week or maybe last week. No, this week they started it, I'm pretty sure. And it's the trial of Lindsay Clancy. So you may or may not have heard of this. She lives in Massachusetts, I want to say. She's from I don't know where she's from, y'all. She's from up north. I can't remember exactly where it's from. Um Anyways, this woman, this is a case. This happened in 2023, I believe. And again, they're just going on trial now. The trial just started. So, like, it's coming up on the internet because the trial's going on right now. I've been seeing it on the internet. I seen it on TikTok. And then I literally, like, I was just so, like, fascinated with it that I looked it up and I've watched so many videos on it. And I followed this lady who on YouTube, and she's actually been in the courtroom watching the trial. She like comes in like out and like posts videos about like what's going on. She's like a reporter in there, but she's not like a reporter. She does true crime YouTube videos. And I've just been really interested in the case. So this case is so big because of course it's about, well, not of course, but it's about like postpartum depression and things of that nature. So Gracie doesn't know nothing about this case.
Did she kill her two kids?
Hush. I'm about to tell you.
I'm asking.
I'm
I
about to
just
tell
seen.
Gracie
I seen
this.
it. Now I know what it's talking about.
I'm about to tell Gracie about this case because she don't know. She don't know what it's about.
Mm.
So Lindsay Clancy was
No, it's so funny because I almost I almost went into a deep dive on it this morning because I woke up super early at 6:45 and I was on TikTok and I seen it and I was like, this lady killed her. Whatever. You tell this one. I was like, oh my goodness, that's
Yes, it
crazy.
is so crazy. So basically, Lindsay Clancy, she was married to her husband Patrick. His name is Patrick Clancy. That's her husband. They like have known each other for like around 10 years when the incident happened, and they've been married. They have 3 kids together. She was a nurse. She was actually like a baby doctor, like a baby nurse. Like she worked with pregnant women and stuff like that.
Mm.
And he was like a tech guy. He did tech. So she had her first baby. Everything was, okay. She had her second baby, and she did experience like postpartum depression after that. They noticed like a change in her and stuff like that. They said like the pregnancy, I mean the birth was like a little rough. She had like tearing and stuff like that, and so yeah, they thought she had some postpartum depression, and then she went on to have a third baby, and obviously I mean. Some people may or may not believe, but then she was having problems too after she had her first baby. I mean, after she had her third baby, so she like didn't want to go back to work. She was like really anxious about going back to work and things like that. So she ended up like she didn't return to work. Like up until this incident, she hadn't been back to work after her baby, and the husband even started working from home because she was just wasn't feeling the best. So basically, leading up to the incident, like she had been going to the doctor. They never like diagnosed her with postpartum depression. That doesn't mean she doesn't have it or she didn't have it. Like that's not what that means. And they like basically just kept putting her on medication, putting her on medication. She
What kind of medication?
like all type of medication, like anxiety medication, depression medication, like things like that. Sleeping medicine because she wasn't sleeping. Like it got to a point where she was only sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night. She couldn't go to sleep.
Oh wow, so she was
And
just depressed, like.
Yeah, she was like just super depressed. And like she said that like she couldn't feel love, she couldn't feel fear, she couldn't be happy, she couldn't be sad. Like she just had no feelings. She didn't feel nothing. And I'm assuming in the beginning maybe it was like depression and anxiety, but then throughout, like from her second to her first baby, or her second to her third baby, or like her baby was 8 months old when the incident happened. Like the third baby was 8 months old. The other one was like 2 or 3, and the other one was like 5 or 4. And throughout that time, I don't know, through like a year and 6 months, they had put her on 13 different medications. Like just
That is insane. And how could you put her on them that many different medications and not like diagnose her with at least like depression
some,
and
yeah.
anxiety, you know what I mean? Instead of just giving her, oh, she has this problem, this problem. Okay, let's just try this. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
you're
that's
very, very
crazy
right.
to do 13 different medications.
So at the time of the incident, she was going to like, or like a month leading up to it, she was going to inpatient facilities. In January of that year, like it got really bad to where she like had to go to a mental hospital, and she stayed there for 5 days. It was literally like on New Year's Eve. So she said like she didn't see a doctor until like January 2nd or January 3rd. So she was in there for 3 days, basically not doing nothing. And then she
Yes.
came home on January 4th because her oldest daughter's birthday was January 5th. So she wanted to come home for the birthday party. They let her leave, whatever, whatever. And again, this is her. She's on these different medications. They're changing her medications, like whatever, whatever. And the husband is very involved too. The husband seems like he is doing the best, like doing as much as he can. And like one reason I really wanted to talk about this with you is because of course there's two different views on this case. Like a bunch of people, especially women and pregnant women, like who have dealt with postpartum, definitely probably really do feel for her. And we don't have that aspect, but also one thing is like we do have the aspect of living with a mentally ill person. And I think like that's a really I feel like that's not talked about enough. Like I feel like it's only like the mentally ill person talked about, but living with someone who's mentally ill is very challenging. And I
Mhm.
can't imagine it being your husband or your wife.
No, and then you
Like,
literally have 2, 3 little kids, and
yeah,
like I bet the kids are already stressful, and then that on top of it is stressful too because it's like literally something takes over their whole body, and they're literally one not the same person they used to be, and
hmm,
two it's literally just a completely new responsibility in so many different not so many different ways, but in just different ways that it's just like hard to explain, but it's just different, like a different day-to-day thing, like you don't know what's gonna happen, so
yeah,
it's
you
just
never
like
know what's gonna happen, and like, there's never like definitive answers for things
mhm,
like that, like why it happened or when it will happen or stuff like that. It's very, very hard, and it's very, very challenging. So like in ways I really do feel for him. Like I feel for them as a couple, like having to deal
mhm,
with that for over a year, having new children, like that must be so hard. And then like that's the thing, everyone who knew this woman says like this is not her. I know I haven't got to the point, but says like what she did, like this is not a reflection of her. They've never known her to be like this. She's a nurse, she's a dedicated. The
yeah,
best part about this woman was being a mother. So like I feel like that's very telling. Like again, when you're a husband and wife, I know crazy people can hide it, but like obviously something happened to her for the switch to flip, you know what I mean?
mhm.
So like it's
I don't know, maybe having a baby was just super super traumatizing, and it just and then coming out and being
yeah,
depressed
but I
and
don't even think no, I think this is like a chemical, like I don't think it's just traumatized trauma. You don't kill your 3 kids because you're
yeah.
traumatized. Like
No,
no.
you're very right. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know she killed Arthur. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going
So
on.
basically, like they've been dealing with this. That's saying, but they dealt with this for a long time, and she was going to the doctor. She was getting medicated. She was going to the mental places. Her husband started working from home so he could be at home with her and the kids, things like that. And like she did say, like she has said before, like she was gonna take her own life, and she has said that she is worried about that she will hurt the children. So those are stuff that literally has been said, whether it's been like in to the husband, like she's told the husband that, like he's asked her, like, do you think? through that whole year. I'm not saying right before. So
No,
she
but
went to the
it's
mental
even like for
hospital.
her to already feel like this a little bit with the second child and them to continue to try to have kids and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy too for her to already be having this problem. Why didn't they stop and like kind of focus on her and be like, well, are you even okay to have another
No,
baby?
and that's a really big point that I've seen a lot of people bring up is like, and also she's a nurse, she knows, but that people were saying like, if you do have postpartum depression and stuff like that, it gets worse as you have if you have more kids. Like if you have,
I get what you're saying, but it's just, yeah,
so they
she
were
would
saying
know
she's a nurse,
that.
she should know that. They kind of bringing up the same point that you're bringing up. Like,
But
why did y'all
also,
not take a break? Why did y'all not realize? But also, I don't think it was this bad. Of
mhm.
course, like obviously, I don't think it got to the point where she was just like
And
so
maybe they thought a new baby
unhappy.
would help it, in a weird way.
No, literally, maybe.
Having something else to look for. I don't
So
know. I
then
have no
what ends up
clue.
happening is she gets better. Not that she gets better, but like she seems to start doing better. She seems to be a little bit better and things like that. Like the husband literally says this was like the best month she'd had in like years. Like this was the best she'd been. Things like that. And this day was like one of the best days she'd had in a long, long time. Well, it was like a snow day. They like built a snowman. Like that morning, she took one of the kids to the doctor. They had like a 4-year checkup or something. They came home. The kids built the snowman out in the yard with the dad. The mom was inside, and then the mom texted the dad and was like, "Let's get takeout from this place called like V3 or something like that." She like they text back and forth what they want, what they're getting, blah blah blah. She calls it in, places the order, and then she also asked him to pick up some like constipation medicine for the baby or something like that. And so he leaves, he goes and picks up the dinner and picks up the constipation medicine, whatever, whatever. When he comes back, he comes inside and he says the house is like eerily quiet. And he walks in and he sees blood. I guess he walks into their bedroom or something. He goes into their bedroom and he sees blood all in the bedroom and he sees their window open. So he runs down and he runs outside and it was on the second story of their home. He runs outside and he sees his wife laying on the ground.
She's dead.
Her head is facing the house and her feet are facing away, and she has like cuts on her arm and a cut on her neck, but it's not bleeding, but it's not like profusely bleeding, but
Oh my
she has
goodness.
cuts. And he like asks her like, what did you do? And she says, I cut myself and jumped out the window or something like that. Like she really says like what she did, like try to cut herself basically. And
Stop.
so he literally like calls 911. He's like, he's actually like being pretty
Wait, so this
calm.
lady's still alive?
Nice.
Oh
So
my
she literally he
goodness. Oh my goodness.
yeah, he
Spit
calls
it
the ambulance.
out.
He calls 911 and he goes for 911 and then they get there. He tells his wife try to kill himself, whatever. They get there and as soon as the police get there, he's like, okay, I have to go find my kids. So he goes
He
inside.
hasn't even found the kitchen.
No, that's ain't found the kids
How
yet.
long did the ambulance take to get there?
Like 5 or 6 minutes. So he goes inside and like he's still on the phone with 911. So like that's a big thing because like in court they play his 911 call and like they say it's like so incredibly sad. But like he's still on the phone with 911 and he's like calling out for his kids. He goes down into their basement and he's calling out and then you literally just hear him start screaming and his 3 kids are in the basement with an exercise band around their neck. She strangled all 3 of her children with the exercise band. And they're 4, 3 or 2, and an 8-month-old baby. So it's like,
Oh
oh
my
my
goodness.
gosh. Yes. And he
No.
just screams
Postpartum
and
depression should
screams.
not make that. I don't think that equals that. That's crazy. I feel like in a weird way, like postpartum depression is like, I don't know. I've never had it, obviously, but I feel like that, like, I don't know. I feel like that would not make you literally against your kids. You know what I mean? I feel like in a weird way, you would. I feel like people they get sad because like, yes, life is different, and they just
Okay, well, let
feel.
me say this. They're not claiming. Okay, so here's the big thing about the case because the case isn't a did she do it or did she not do it because she did it. That's not
Oh
the question.
yes.
The question is was
Why?
she insane or not when she did it? They're pleading insanity for her trial. That's what her defense is pleading. So they're trying. That is what they're trying to argue, that she was out of her mind, that she was not herself, and things of that nature. So that's
4 years later.
now. When I first heard this, I was like, "What?"
Red flag, red flag, red
Yeah, I was
flag.
like, "Oh my goodness, that's awful." But
No, I don't know. It's just like
I
four
do think it's very
years.
fast.
Yeah, you already met the lady.
You
Know you want
haven't
to marry
even
her.
went on the trial,
And even
went to
the
trial for
new
your
lady
ex-wife and
is
your
so
three
okay.
children,
I don't
because
know.
as much as it's not even just about the ex-wife, it's about your three kids too.
Yeah.
Like, so
And you already, I don't
it's
know.
very crazy. One thing I do want to say is, like, right after this happened, they started a GoFundMe. Like, the community started a GoFundMe for the children's funeral, like, not to help the mother though, like, not to help pay her lawyer stuff. This was for the kids and for the
Funeral,
dad.
yeah.
And he went on the GoFundMe page and posted like about the kids, and also said like he forgave the wife. So I thought that was an interesting part of it. And unfortunately this got cut out. But like I was saying, like
This is crazy.
Gracie was saying, that is crazy. And but also I was just saying, like, you have to remember, like, and for people who, we know people with mental illness, like, you he's known this woman for 10 years, been in a relationship with this woman for 10 years. He knows her heart, like, he knows who she really is.
Hmm.
Like, he probably does know more than anybody that this isn't her, if it's not her. You know what I mean? Like, he went through that them
10
years.
years of
Yeah.
knowing her. So seeing this, her becoming this new person was probably very, very hard for him and
No,
heartbreaking.
exactly.
And
That's what
then
I'm saying. Seeing, he
that be the
probably
mother of your children. Like,
losing his wife before he even lost his wife. You know what I
no,
mean? Because like you
literally.
said, when you go through that, like, they become someone you don't know. Like, they become the
Just,
shell of themselves.
yeah.
Like, they become unrecognizable. It's incredibly hard and sad. So
Oh my goodness.
it
I
is
don't
sad. Maybe that's
know.
just how he's coping with it. You know what I mean? I feel like men do that. Men
Yeah,
do
it's
move
hard
on
for men
fast.
to be
Like,
alone.
men
Yeah.
do. But it has he dealt with all of it? Probably not. But I'm sure he needs something, like,
Yeah, he probably
some
don't
keep
want to
him
be
going. He
alone.
don't want to
People.
come home to an empty house every night. Like, I'm sure it is something, like, that is sad. Like I did say though, you would think, if this was me and this happened to me, like, I would be advocating for my children,
Mm.
advocating for mental health, advocating for a better system in place, like, advocate, like, making sure everyone knows what happened, like,
Yeah, and
literally
knowing that
how
this,
important it
if
is.
you know what I mean.
Postpartum depression, like, I would be out there doing my biggest one, but at the same time, who am I to say that? Because I haven't lost three kids and my wife. I haven't lost my
Yeah,
whole family in one day. Like,
and that could be a lot. You know what I mean?
exactly, like,
Traumatizing every time.
the 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 hardest thing he could be doing is waking up in the morning. You know what I mean? Getting
Hmm.
out of bed in the morning. Like, I, thank God I don't live that life to know what I would do in that situation. You know what I mean? So it is very hard. Again, it's so, like, it's so many sides to it. It's so many angles to it. It's so many, like, it is so confusing. Like I said, the trial is going on right now. So in another podcast, when it ends, we'll
Talk about it
yeah, we'll
again
talk
and
about
see
it
what
again. We'll talk about the
happens.
verdict and see what happens. Um, I just wanted to ask you the final question. So, like, what do you think? Do you think this was a a mental break, like a psychosis, or do you think she planned this murder? Or do you think she planned this murder, or do you think she was genuinely out of her mind in a
I
psychosis?
don't know. I feel like even for you to plan a murder like this, you have to literally be out of your mind to plan something like that. But it's just like also
Good point.
her. I don't know if this was in there, but also Madison said something about how she looked up how far away the restaurant to pick up the food was. So it's just
Yes,
like
that's a big thing. And she
you,
picked like a place that's kind of far away
yeah.
that they don't
So
usually get takeout.
like, bro, what? Like, I don't know. It's just also that, and then even just like you don't just snap into it. Like, I just feel like also she was on good behavior to be alone with them kids. Like, I feel like if you're around that environment, you kind of pick up you read between the lines. Like, if dad wasn't feeling the vibes, I don't think he would have left the kids there. But it's also just like I don't know, y'all. I was in the house. I don't know, but it's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. And a point I did say to Gracie before is, like, we will never know what really went on in that house besides those people who lived in that
mm-hmm.
house. And that's like a big thing that I will always say. And and a bunch of things. Like, you just don't know, like, mental health, abuse, like anything. Like, you don't know what's going on inside that house unless you lived inside that house. So, like, be careful. Like, you shouldn't always speak on that stuff because, again, like, and everyone's version is different.
Everybody,
you know what I mean?
Everybody
So, like,
interprets different. See, everything's
exactly.
different.
So, like,
I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm saying. She
we could
could have
truly
just,
never know the extent of
and
what was
also
happening.
hearing voices. If also you're not educated on it, you could be freaked the absolute f out. You know what I mean? Like, because again, I kept on saying, like, if you hear the first little voice, you're not gonna. But she, the first voice could have been off the walls. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. I've been working so hard to do better now. She could have thought this was rock bottom.
Exactly, but again, I do feel like if that was the first time you ever heard voices in your head, you would not
Listen to them.
You would not listen to them like the first time.
You would try to
be
fight
able
them
have
off
a
as
little,
much as
yeah,
possible.
a little bit to fight them off. Like, and I don't think the first time you ever heard them, like, we actually are familiar with this type of stuff. Like, and everything is dying. Like, I can't do this no more. I was so excited to talk about this, but we talked about it so many times. I've talked about it enough forever.
Yeah, but y'all get how we feel pretty much, because I feel like we've been going in circles too. But also, we had to redo this 4 times, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're not going in circles. We're literally saying the same stuff 3 different times.
Oh my god! All right, I think I like that again. But thanks for watching. Talk to me
and listening. See you next time. Bye.